Pisces, Aries, to your New Year's forecast for 2026. Hope you guys had a beautiful Christmas and holiday season. Let's get in here and see what's going on. Best messages for the overall year. Show me the energies for the overall year, please. For the beautiful Pisces, Aries. Got some Libra energy coming out. And the moon. Definitely some deep emotional insight this year. Definitely blending with some diplomatic balance. Okay. I like this balance, though, of this Libra with the moon energy. It's going to really call to you for keeping the balance between what it is you truly want, keeping yourself disciplined and diplomatic, guiding you with purpose and clarity of the moon. Your intuition could be really on target this year as well. You might have a lot of intuitive nudges, a lot of awakenings, a lot of insights, a lot of alignment activations, a lot of being feeling like I'm being pulled into a certain directions, not knowing, understanding exactly why, but following the intuition to do so. It's like that urge to want to do something, not knowing exactly why, but just knowing that, you know what, just remember, guys, it's your higher self saying we need to do this. As long as it's a good nudge, right? Not allowing negative energies to try to nudge you. That's not good. It's a little bit different, though. Yeah. But let's see what we're going over here. Strategies. I just keep thinking, you know what, there's like strategies when it comes to finances. You're going to just feel like you're definitely being pushed impulsively. Also be careful being pushed impulsively to want to spend money. See, there's one of those negative things I'm talking about, right? Remember, a lot of those are more your ego mind. More, that's not intuition. That's your ego mind saying, "Come on, let's go spend some money." Yeah. Okay, the third house, guys. Your potential in winter. Remember, this is winter. Okay, this is going to be January through March. Your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood is going to be popping in with Neptune. No, we also have the first Mercury retrograde that starts in Pisces. All of them are going to be in water. I'm pretty sure they were in water last year. Why do I want to feel like they were there for the last couple of years? Okay. Anyways, it's going to be in water. It's going to start with Pisces, then go to Cancer, and then end with Scorpio, which I swear did last year, so that's fine. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potentials for illusion. Which is just going to put everybody in that illusional state. I'm telling you, we've been in Pisces for like the last 3 years because it's been putting people into that illusional and disillusioned state where the clarity and the intuition it's no bueno. It's not good. It's not full of clarity. It's where you get stuck in a place of disillusion. You get stuck in a place of what is real and what is fantasy is building a veil. So it's saying your potential to learn something while being within your fantasy. So I'm going to say within your intuition, you put yourself into that Pisces underwater type of world. You know, take that step back and look for the potential of the illusion. Look to see what is real and what is fantasy, what has potential and what is just an illusion. does it really have the, capability of making this kind of money, or is it just a scam that's showing to be really good, but it's just a scam? And I watched a lot of people get stuck in that. And I'm telling you, it's always Mercury retrograde. I'm telling you, we've been in Pisces for Mercury retrograde for, I'm telling you, we've been here for 3 years. This will be 3 years. Because it's going to try to spotlight itself within that love, within that finances, whatever that area is that's making that illusion. It could even be all three. It could be finances, love, a great career, or I could win the lottery, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, that material. Okay, let's get some T cards over here. It's coming out strong though, but it's going to want you to reflect on the past and your spending habits and learn from things as well. It says instead of stepping behind the facade of the illusion, if it's going to give that to you, make sure that you step back instead of stepping, you know what I'm saying? Step back so that you can see exactly what it is. Is it real? Is it an illusion? Tell me. Self-care Sunday. Ghosted, sudden disappearance without explanation, left hanging. Did you? Oh, yeah. You guys just take these how they resonate, right? Yeah, make sure that you are giving yourself some, some glory time and, within that spa, taking a spa day, recharge, pamper yourself, whatever it is. You're taking time for yourself. That also helps mind, body, and soul. Also, it's talking about being ghosted, learning. Third house, remember, we're learning something. So it could be learning that they did ghost you, learning how to take care of yourself and nurture yourself. However it is, there's going to be smarter budgeting strategies. There's going to be all kinds of things going on, depending on who you are. There's a lot of you. There is going to be this glow up coming during the winter time. Finding your confidence. I do feel like you're going to have this confidence and you're going to feel this rush that makes you want to roar. Having a payday and feeling love bombed. That's what I'm feeling though too, is the love bomb and this ghosting and all of this. Is that, now remember, it doesn't mean all of you are going to have an illusion. Okay, that's not what that means. It means there's a big, huge majority of you that are going to be disillusioned by somebody, something, okay, because that's what it wants to do. The others of you, you're just daydreaming and you're not going to have that happen, okay? Not, like I said, not everybody's going to have that. But you definitely could have somebody ghosting you as you're having a glow up. And who knows, maybe it's them in disillusionment. Maybe because you're going through a glow up, maybe they think you have somebody bigger, better than themselves, right? So maybe the disillusionment is on the other side. Maybe it's a person you're dealing with and you have to get in there and say, hey, no, you're being disillusioned. This is not true. Get out of your mind. It's not true. It's not what you think. So it could be the other way around. You will know if it comes, and if it doesn't come, throw it away, right? But I do know one thing that's happening. There's going to be this time where, you're being love bombed, you have this glow up, and everybody's looking right at you, Pisces, Aries. They see you as the cat's meow. I mean, look at you. Oh, yeah, that's me. Heck yeah, it is. Look at you go. Okay, alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform the situation. Some of you can use that alchemy to change a situation. Or you can just use meditation, hypnosis. Right? Through hypnosis, we can change things. We can do those quantum leaps and change our way we think into stuff Doesn't always have to be one way or the other, okay? And if you do need help with hypnosis or meditation guided, you can go to my second channel, Relaxing Whispers Meditation, for all your meditation needs, whether it's just music or guided meditation or relaxing music. And if you guys need a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description area of this video. Also find the information for my second channel as well, since probably won't be able to find it really unless you click the link, okay? Because it is still not monetized. You know what I'm saying? It's hard you can't really find it. So if you hit that button, Relaxing Whispers, it'll take you straight to the second channel. It's really hard to find. I never could find it. Until, of course, I subscribed myself, right? Money matters. Expense, save, cuts, costs, resource. I love this. It's investing wisely. Yeah, I do feel like for the winter time, you have a lot of different things that are going on around you. I do feel like 2026 is coming at you as a whirlwind. I think it's going to have you like on your tiptoes. It might even make you feel like you're walking on broken glass around certain people, certain ideas, having certain fundamentals when it comes to certain areas of your life. I do feel like it's a little hectic. It's like, okay, so the wood snake is not gone just yet, and it won't leave until February, till Chinese New Year, when that fire horse comes in. And then of course when the fire horse comes in, it's going to bring in this passion and all this fire and all this little bit of chaos and disruption, depending on where it is. But it just feels like the snake is still doing its, well, of course it is, right? But I just feel like for you, it's leaving broken pieces. It's so weird when I look at these things. I see it different for like certain different signs. I see it different for a lot of different signs. And then I see it the same for other signs. It's so weird. And I'm going to have to tell you, this one for you is different from everybody else that I've seen so far. It's like it's sliding through at the very end, getting ready for that horse to come in. But as it's doing, it's leaving these broken shards of shit. You know, like broken glass, like walking on broken glass. So you could feel like, yeah, but it broke a bunch of stuff, but it didn't take it away. It just left it there for me to step on. It's like being barefooted in broken glass. I feel that for you. God, I feel that. I am so sorry, Pisces, Aries. I definitely feel that. And so this glow up is a real big thing. When that comes in, when that fire horse comes in, and it gives you this new you, because this is definitely going to be within almost, around your birthday season. Let's just put it that way. Between, that February, March area. I'm telling you, it's needed. It's needed. You're going to, and I see why it's saying make sure that you're taking care of yourself right now, because what you're learning is, yeah, there is a lot of facade. I'm sorry, there is. You can see it now. There is a lot of facade. There is a lot of things that people are trying to do. There could even be black magic against you for some of you. What the fuck? No, if we keep digging into this one area, if this was just one reading just for that area, we could dig so deep into what is going on, but then see all the little good things start coming out as all that nasty shit is rolling away. Because that fire horse is going to come in and say, you know what, Pisces, Aries, you don't need this shit. And it's going to burn it. Remember, that's a horse on fire. And remember, whatever it doesn't like, and it doesn't feel like it needs to be there for you, it will weaken it, it will destroy it, and it will take it away. Therefore, whatever is really, truly needed within your life, it's going to deepen that relationship. It's going to make it strong. It's going to make it, and this horse is on fire. It does not stop. There's no procrastination with this horse. It is on a swift moving momentum. It never stops. It's not going to just sit there and be like, let me see if Pisces Aries is ready for this. Let me fence sit over here. No, this isn't Scorpion energy. I love my Scorpios. No, we're not sitting around, okay, watching cattle, okay, from a fence. We're on the horse. We're moving this, and it's going to come, and you're going to feel it too, because you're going to say, whoa, you see this boomerang effect? Yeah. Think of this horse like a boomerang. It just came in and said, Goodbye. And yeah, all of a sudden you're going to feel this lightness. You're going to feel this, I woke up like a quantum leap. I want you guys to look at this right here because this is who you are. I don't care if you're male or female. And I have a lot of both of you on, in this sign. Because it doesn't matter. It's going to be all about how you're going to be like, whoa. This is going to be where all of a sudden conversations are encouraging. You're going to see things and you're going to learn things from different points of view. You're going to have, in February and March, you're going to see the progress of deepening the bonds. You're going to see shared resources, future planning, where money starts coming in that actually makes you comfortable, allows you to be where you are, deepening your love life, making you feel like you're the boss. Why? Because you're in a glow up. Bright ideas, there goes your creativity. I know a lot of my Pisces Aries are creative little music makers. So, I mean, hey, let's go, right? Let's get that music going, guys. Feeling like you have the gift of resources. Amen. And that's it. And it's all because of expression. It's all going to change everything around. You need that. It's going to be, I'm just going to call it a breath of fresh air. That is exactly what it is. And it's not going to feel like you're walking on that broken glass anymore. Let's go. Yeah. From doom and gloom to gifts and treasures. Let's go to spring. Balancing out the situation. Remember, that's what it was doing. It was balancing out the situation. Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, awakening. You can't even. That's the craziest. You can't even go there. That's if you were to say the shit's fake, then that card could never come out. Mind-boggling and blowing. Why? Because what did I just tell you? You're having a glow up because you're going through a what? An awakening, a change, a shift, a cycle change, transformation, a shake up to break up. Right? You need that, though, because that's going to be for deep, transformative, new beginning of you with your glow up. You want that. You need that focus, so it brings in that leadership, that efficiency. It's going to bring in that new beginning. It's going to set the stage for you to become almost like the master of your own reality. That's... Mm-hmm. Bring that Venus energy. That Venus is also going to be a part of that glow up that you're having though too, which is really good. And the 10th house is the bottom of the deck, like you can't even, right? And then you have the transformation. This is going to enhance your ambitions. You're going straight into that Mars energy as well, and that Taurus, that Mars energy in the very beginning of spring, right? Because you have that spring. We're going to go straight into that April, May through June is spring, and you're going to say, okay, fine, then we're going to bring in that Venus, but we're also going to let that Mars come in, and it's going to feed me that ambition. Yeah, guys, let it feed you that ambition. Let it, let it offer all those bold steps, bringing in those career shifts. Let that Uranus melt it all down, because you're still going to feel that melting pot. You're still going to feel that new, because that shakeup is a big shakeup. This glow up is a huge glow up, but you're going to see things moving and shaking, and it's a big earthquake for you. But it's good though, because it's going to close doors that no longer need you to walk through. Don't walk through those doors anymore, because we got new doors opening. Because like I said, it's setting the stage. Spring is setting the stage for the new you. Venus is going to foster new emotional intelligence when it comes to things. It's going to set the stage for a new workplace, the new you, bringing this glow up, knowing that you feel great. I mean, guys, if you want to go to the gym, let's go to the gym. Maybe you already started. Maybe you already started to lose weight, feel great, get in shape, whatever you're doing. Gain weight, lose weight, buff up, whatever. whatever you're doing. Doesn't matter. The whole thing is that you're walking through these doors of new opportunities. Because this Libra, like I said, look, it's being diplomatic and it's balancing out the good, the bad, and the ugly within your life. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's fine. Let them all be upside down. Because I do it in reverse readings. For what reason? Because you're going to have somebody around you that's overly bitter, over emotional, feeling a little possessive. They think that their shit doesn't stink. But you're going to say, I don't care about what you're doing because my life is in a place of refinement. So this person you're not going to really give all that energy to that you gave all this energy to once before, right? Why? Because you're changing. Your direction is changing. You have this big, huge energy burst. Okay. Your commitments are different. You know where your victory is. You have the emotional clarity and support and resilience to follow through where it is. You even have mindfulness in different areas as you're moving into different areas within your life. Kind of like, I don't need this person in my life to tell me what to do. I don't need this person standing between me and my happiness, thinking that they're the only door. No. I'm going to make you into a swing door. It means back and forth, get out of the way. No, because they're already a swing door. For a lot of them, they're already a swing door. They're already in and out of your life. They've never committed to anything for you. Now all of a sudden that they see you standing on the edge of a new opportunity, standing on the edge of being amazing. Look at them. That's them in the doorway. They're like, well, what are you doing, Pisces, Aries? And you're like, I'm being awesome. You're standing in my door. Get out of my door. No. You're only here when you want a handout. For a lot of you, this is a person who we consider the doormat. They think that maybe you're the ATM machine as well. They are leaning towards boundaries that you don't even exist. They don't even exist anymore. You may have given them boundaries to be in that door, but now you're closing that door and you're saying, I'm changing the boundaries. I can clearly see this is what you learned. Oh my gosh, that's what you learned. You learned that they're taking too much from you and not allowing you to be who you need to be or grow the way you need to grow. Whether it's a job, I don't care if it's a job, I don't care if it's a relationship of personal values, I don't care if it's love, it doesn't matter what it is, it's holding you back, and that's what you've learned. So you're setting new boundaries. Taking up the doormat. You're not welcome anymore. Taking up the welcome mat. This is going to support new income, new opportunities for you in the future. Oh my God, I can't wait to see the summer now because this is crazy because it's saying I'm giving you the rights to shut that door on them. I'm keeping this card right here because that has everything in the world to do with these resources and this gift. And the resources is the gift of the resources. The resources is the love life, the bright ideas, the authority, and the money. Holy Jiminy. So this is going to start balancing the energy and the structure that matters, guys, around everything with commitment. It's the Libra. It's that Libra coming in. But it's like things that were hidden that you don't see within these financial investments, organizations. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. It's like your South Node's going to come in and warn you. Your South Node is going to come in and warn you in springtime about any distractions that no longer need to be there. It's going to give you careful evaluations and opportunities. Oh my gosh. At the office for some of you. You're going to feel like you are the rebel. That is you, though. I want to let you know that is you. That's not anyone else. This is about you. People are going to see you. You're going to say, in the first house, how do people see me? They see you as glowing up, becoming the rebel. But you have to have that, though. You have to have that because you're trailblazing onto a destined path that says, the way for future generations. You're moving. You're trailblazing. You have no distractions. If you need academic success and go back to school, you're like, let's sign up. You want to be within group works or mentor support or You know, enhancing academic success, whatever you're doing, let's do it. The office. Delegating more tasks can significantly boost your earnings. Think of the greater good, not just yourself, to achieve better outcome. No, you weren't just thinking of yourself, though. Right? Because this said you were what? Trailblazing. For a lot of you have children and you're like, I'm doing it for my kids. You know. If you are doing it for yourself, fine. Because you know what? Who's going to take care of you if you're not taking care of yourself first? Ooh, there's going to be some gossip in the office, some gossip within the friends. Look at Pisces, Aries. Who do they think they are? I'll tell you who I am. They're recognizing your glow up. They're recognizing your growth, your confidence, your beauty, your everything, right? Some of them are even gossiping about how much money you're making. Be careful of that. I see financial leaks. Like somebody knows you're making so much money and they're telling people how much you're making. That's none of their business, so how much money you're making. Surprise expression. Be ready for change and express your creative self. There it is. Creativity off the charts. And there's that direction again, too. Love it. Because that direction's a big one. That's a big one because that's where the opportunities are coming in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the summertime. Yeah. The 7th house to the 6th house. Look at me go. This is where I'm going to plant my garden, go to the gym, make sure that my glow up stays good because I feel great and I want to just keep going. Even when I feel down and I don't feel so great, because there are going to be those days. It's not like every day is going to feel like you're a princess or a king, right? Guys, this is the truth though, right? It's like every day I can't be king and queen, right? Some days I feel like total shit, okay? And that's what reality is. This is based on what is coming out. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have bad days. And if this reading was bad, it wouldn't, you know, if you want to say it's bad, right? You wouldn't say there was no good, right? Because there's, you know, it's just life, right? It teeter-totters in both ways. I say this is disturbing someone's authority. You being amazing. But this is going to hit within the summertime. You're going to really start looking at the 7th house. This is really going to talk about your long-term significant partners, romance, business, or family. And it just feels like it's all intertwining, which is good though, because that means that it's actually, that horse is coming in, okay, metaphorically, okay. That horse is coming in to the universe, the horse, you know, coming in to help with the physical goals. Helping you achieve, helping you move along, helping you realize certain things, your higher self getting involved within the situation, obviously, helping you guide you towards these, you know, the seventh house. Within the 6th house, 6th house is all about your work, your hobbies, you know, plant that garden, go to the gym, the duties of your day, okay? Taking the kids to ballet, taking the son to baseball, you know, whatever you're doing. Those are part of the 6th house. Transformation, there it is. It's transforming you to help you resolve any issues that you have within that situation. You could feel like there is certain things, patterns, things that are coming up that could be disturbing your relationships or that were disturbing your relationships, and it feels like you're going to start changing them. The money tree, enjoy your wealth. You do definitely want to start changing things around. Yeah. You're not liking what you're seeing, so you're saying, I'm still working on those areas because I have a lot of choices. There's many choices that are going to start coming around. I like that though, because that card is the same as the 7 of Cups. So I do like that. This is also going to be the summertime, so we're going to get into that Cancerian, Mercury retrograde. which is going to bring in that moon, which is going to bring in those unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. So you're going to actually feel that, that energy, but you might also feel like people might be hiding things from you. So you might want to try to keep your communication open as much as possible as new ideas and creative new endeavors start opening up into your mind. I do feel like for a lot of you who are creative, this is going to be your big moment and your big break to really write some amazing, amazing lyrics, notes, stories, poetry, whatever you're doing that has to do with writing or singing for 100. Okay, so if you guys are into that kind of area within your life, this is going to be your big break. You're going to write some amazing shit. Okay, and because I do feel the writer's call in that, and I know what that means. I used to write when I was younger. I know what the writer's call means. Okay. I used to be an avid writer when I was a teenager and a young adult. I even wrote a book. So I know what I know what that means. Getting some cards out over here. You're going to have a windfall of money. You're about to receive a financial windfall or pay raise. For those of you who are getting ready to publish a book or some kind of book of poetry or something, I do see if you sell them on Amazon. I don't know where you're selling it, like Amazon or something. Anyways, I do see a lot of people buying this book. I see it becoming very famous really fast. And, as a new writer, you can say famous. I mean, shit, if my book would have sold, if I had sold like 20 books all in one time, I would have been like, woo, I'm famous. You know what I mean? I'm like, not even a joke. If you never really sold anything, that's what I'm saying. It feels like it's real fast, right? Like all of a sudden you get 20 books, you get 30 books sold, back to back. You're definitely on the winner's streak here. But I want you to know that when you get this windfall of money, guys, it's now time to treat yourself to that big purchase item. It's now time to go get that car. It's now time to go buy that house. It's now time. You got the glow up, girl, guy, whoever you are. Go get some new clothes. Go get a manicure. Go get your hair cut. Do whatever it is that you want to do, if it feels good. Whatever you're doing, right? You're going to the gym and you've, met your goals. Okay, you've met your goals. You can, now it's time to, you've got the money. Now go treat yourself. Guys, it is time to treat yourself. That's, you have done a lot of work. This is a lot of work. It looks like nothing. It looks like nothing on this board. It looks like maybe nonsense, but it's not. It's a lot of work. And those who live it know it, right? You know it. It takes a lot for the change. Man, I love that. We're going straight into fall time. How are we ending this for the beautiful Pisces Aries? I'm loving this. Man. Transformation with the Jupiter. There's your good luck coming in. You have to be kidding. You guys went from rags to like riches, in energy. Yeah, I write it down, rags to riches, but I'm just afraid that some people will watch it and be like, I thought we were getting wealthy. I thought we were going to be millionaires. So I can't write it that way. I'm going to write it down as that so that I get the idea so I don't forget. But it's not. It's really about, God, changing to long-term, I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. Term success, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how to write this. I just know I don't want to make it rags to riches because I know somebody's definitely going to call me out on that. Because just because you get a windfall money, I didn't say you were going to be, millionaires or nothing. Which I would never 100% say. Anyways, I could never put a whole group of people into that category. It'd be weird. But some people do see it that way. But unless I've seen lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money, but we don't. What we see is complete duality of a change. This transformation is complete duality. It's, you know, it makes me wonder if the duality card's going to come out now that I said that. Because it is. It's going from one perspective of how you are into this major glow up. And now we're seeing the transformation again. Okay, and then you're seeing your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck and Jupiter over here. As Libra is still trying to maintain the balance between these two things that are going on within your life. Mind power, lead with your mind. And this is going to be from October to December. In that fall season, you got your guardian angels pushing you, still leading you through this to your star power, your ultimate star power. You're already in a glow up. Now it's saying that the endings to whatever it was is actually on its way out. So whatever was still clinging, and that does not mean that, you know, if you're in $100,000 debt, that you're going to be out of debt. That's not what it is. You know what it is. It means that whatever was still clinging, that you know can just go the fuck away, it's almost like it's now being cut or ripped. Because it kind of reminds me, like, is it actually being ripped off? Or is it being cut off? Is the universe actually cutting it out or ripping it out? Because I almost feel like this kind of ripped away. Like it's actually just being ripped away. The guardian angel said, you don't need that anymore. You learned what it is you need to learn. And it's being ripped out. Because cutting says it would be precise. I don't feel that this is precise. You know, it's that energy of that freaking fire horse. Remember what I said. If it isn't going to deepen, then it's going to be burned away. That would be like being ripped right off, right? If things just, you're on fire. That's not gradual and nice. Gradual and nice is kind of what the snake did, right? He's like, move this way so I can come this way, right? No, this thing just came in like a fiery dragon, right? And just burned it off. Scorched it away. Yeah, that doesn't sound nice. So whatever ending this is, it doesn't sound like it's a very nice one. From what I can see, because, you know, yeah. Unfortunately, it's going to hurt, whether you or them, emotionally. There's going to be an emotional attachment to this. It's going to actually hurt, but it's going to feel so empowering. Look, it's going to hurt, but it's going to be empowering because you have the star power next to it. So it's like 2 in 1. Could be something that you were trying to hold on to that you thought was going to. It could be like a relationship. I was trying to hold on to this person so much, but they just keep pissing me off and I just can't do it. Now they're going to yank that away from you. It's going to hurt, but you knew it had to go. Yeah, it can't grow. There's too much disharmony. So it's being, and breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, disharmony. I can't grow with you. So there's no satisfactioning. There's could be even a lot of mind poison. Feels poisonous. Relationship feels poisonous. It's got to go. Walking away. Yep. Something better on its way in. Yeah, I said it was going to hurt. I didn't say it was going to be nice. Okay. It's going to be ripped right out from underneath you. But what's the outcome of this situation? I mean, what's the outcome of that? So I would like to know. You can't just leave it there and be like, okay, they're going to rip this away from you. It's going to freaking hurt. That was it. No, I want to know what the outcome of that is. Because if you're going to rip something away from me, what are you giving back to me? Or did you already give back to me? Now, if for some of you, you might already say, it's okay in the end because it did freaking hurt, but I know they already gave back to me. They gave it back to me in the summertime. Or they gave back to me, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it was already there. Maybe it was just something you were trying to hold on to. Or, if they didn't get anything back out of it, show me what they get and after it. There's got to be one or the other. There's always duality to both sides. 10 of Pentacles. Wealth, finances, security, family. It could be a job. It was an illusion and of confusion, but it was overwhelmed by choices and there had no real personal value to the situation. It was misaligned for this situation. It couldn't bring joy, it couldn't bring playfulness, and it cannot bring the understanding. So this is going to solidify the rest of 2026 by getting rid of what no longer serves you so that you can run into, now tell us how we're going to go into 2027. Just, you know what? I don't do this for many signs. In fact, I think you're the only one I have so far. But I want to know because with the death card and the recovery from anything that was just lost. Oh my gosh. Geez, so you're getting the 10 of Pentacles to the death card to the improvement. Because you lost it. It was taken from you. It wasn't helping you. It was holding you back. And now you're going to recover from it. Guys, for some of you, that might be death too. I usually don't say that very much. But it could literally be, I mean, this is, you're reading, we do have deaths usually. This could literally be a real death. I mean, it could be. I mean, the guardian angel snatching for the ending. It could be, this person just could not heal. You were helping them. You were trying to do everything you could. And finally, it was their time to go. And that could be why it just burned out, why it just felt snatched away. That's also that meaning as well. I see it. I didn't see it at first, but now I'm starting to see it, especially when I have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse to the death card. You have lost to death. So, like I said, I don't see that very often. Usually my death cards are usually the death to the 4 of Swords, but the 5 of Pentacles can also be true death, okay? So, and that could just be because no matter what has been happening, they go through this treatment, that treatment, they're suffering. You knew it. It could have been a part of the illusion of thinking that they were going to get better. Maybe you try to keep yourself into a fantasy area of your life, thinking that they would get better, praying that they would get better, hoping, but you knew deep down inside that that just was an illusion. It just was not going to happen. So if it was a true death, my condolences to you guys, okay? Because that could be one of them. The other one, it's just significant enough to know that no matter how much we try within this relationship, it cannot work. Or how well I do at this job, it cannot work. It's always failure. There's something about, no matter what's going on in this situation, there's not enough. It's time to say goodbye. And this will lead to recovery, the 10 of Pentacles, vitality, the balance between your mind and your body, the healthy recovery. Of course, this is going to, depending on what it is, like I said, because it's not going to feel good. I already could see that. And of course, if it's the death of a loved one, it's going to take longer for recovery. Okay. And this could be inheritance as well. And that's, you know. But I do see this over emotions. But I also see, you know, that if it was something that was breadcrumbing you, that you're not working out with a certain situation, that could be why you had to leave. And it was just like, fine, take me out of here. I'm not doing anything anyways. It's not working. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to give you your overall angel numbers. Take that into consideration. If you know that it's, you'll know what it is. You guys are highly intuitive. You'll know what to throw away and what to keep, okay? Let's go. 222. The overall message for you is the beautiful feminine forces of 2222 coming in as relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you and don't judge. Just listen and enjoy your beautiful glow up. You've earned it. And I think it's lovely that it's talking about that balance, because this really is the year of balance and really honoring, yourself. You've come far and beyond. I would have to say you've come further and beyond most signs so far. Okay, really seriously. So getting out of that trench and let's get back up and get ready for that glow up. And I will see you in 2026 next year. Bye, guys.